Oh, look, I think it was a pretty good game of footy. There's no doubt about it. It was two teams that were going at it head-to-head. And, clearly they were just a bit more efficient inside their forward 50. They kicked 6 goals from forward 50 stoppages. So that was a big area of the game where they were just a little bit more efficient than us. But for the large part of the game, we had our chances. We competed really strongly. I thought, some of our method was strong, but we just didn't get the job done.
Do you think you were right in it there late? I think Brown put you back within 4 points or something at one stage in the last quarter.
Yeah, look, all night we thought we were in the game. As I said, I thought our method at times was really strong, and we got our looks. But it's full credit to the Bulldogs. They took their opportunities. They're a little bit more efficient inside forward 50, and they scored at those stoppages that I spoke about. So, there's no doubt. For 1 minute, our belief hasn't wavered. We still feel really confident in our game, but tonight we just got beaten in the efficiency side of the game and in a few key areas.
So those set shots and crucial misses, particularly in the third quarter when you had momentum, costly, Simon?
Yeah, they were. And I think we even missed a few early in the game too, where we had some real dominance in the game to put that scoreboard pressure on. And that's always important in big games, is to build that scoreboard pressure. And as I said, to the Bulldogs' credit, they were able to maximise there and get that, against us. But, I thought our boys fought really hard throughout the night to get ourselves back within that 4 points. And, we just weren't able to go on with it.
What did you make of Ben Brown's performance?
Yeah, look, I thought he was pretty strong on the night. I thought he gave us a really good target. He competed really strongly. He obviously had his, I think he had 5 or 6 shots at goal for 2 goals too. So, he's improving every week and giving us a different target. And you can see that starting to pay dividends for us down the track.
It was the 4th game of your last 6 where you've kicked 9 goals or less. Do you have any concerns around your scoring heading to the finals? Even in the top 8, I think you're the second lowest scoring side. Do you have any worries that you have enough firepower there to match it with the best, when it's business time?
I think it's really about maximising opportunity and being efficient when you need to. Clearly, we had our chances tonight to kick a bigger score. There's no question about that. So I'm not worried one bit. Our belief is still really strong in the way we play. As I said, they kicked 6 goals from their forward 50 stoppages. Normally in a game, it's 1 to 2. So that's a big differential in a game, and it's an anomaly. So we sit here confident. Would we like to score more? Of course we would. But it wasn't a major issue. We had our chances tonight.
Is that an anomaly? How do you kind of analyse that anomaly? And then also there was probably a couple of clearances late in the game that were costly.
Yeah, they were. As I said, we got within 4 points, and then I thought, the Bulldogs had a 10-minute patch in that last quarter, right when the game was there to be won, where they got some dominance around clearance, and clearly some of their better players, Bontempelli, I thought was outstanding in that patch. So that's what good teams do. They get challenged and they can respond, and tonight the Bulldogs are able to do that.
Just on the clearances, you lost them 41 to 49 despite Max Gawn's dominance. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, look, through the midfield, we certainly won our fair share of clearances in the areas that we'd like to. As I said, there were some anomalies in the game, from around their 50-metre arc and inside their forward 50. I think they were plus 11. So we'll go away from that as coaches, have a look at our method, have a look at our structure and make sure that we can tie that up. But, for a large part of the game, through some of the key parts of the midfield area, we actually won our fair share of clearance.
Just on clearances again, Clayton Oliver obviously had a really hot start to the game. How do you see his performance?
Yeah, I thought, he was one of our cleaner players on the night. I thought early in the game he was pretty dominant and gave us a good look. And I thought he was a big part of why we got some ascendancy early. As I said, if we had to maximise the opportunity and build that scoreboard pressure, looking game.
How did you go injury-wise tonight?
No, we're all clear tonight. So, that's a good sign. We're pretty healthy and gives us an opportunity to keep building, keep getting better. And that's what we need to do as a footy club. We need to look at our wounds tonight, still have an unbelievable belief in the way we played. There wasn't much in that game, but we need to keep getting better and keep finding ways to improve. And as a footy club, we'll keep doing that.
Obviously, James Harmes' role on Liberatore was a big factor last time you played each other. What was your plan tonight? Did you have a similar plan or...?
Yeah, look, Harmsy went to him at stoppage. I thought he did a pretty solid job, especially in the first 3 quarters. We flipped that role in the last quarter because we needed to get some momentum back in the game for us and try and win the game. And Liberatore is a good player. We found a way to continue to have influence in the game, and that's what he does. So, that's a battle that I'm sure will continue on.
Are you worried about? I mean, you've won. I don't know what it is, but 2 or 3 of the last 6. Like, are you feeling like you got back to your best tonight, Simon, or is it just consistency you're searching for?
I think we're pretty close. I think as a footy club, we're not far away. There was a lot to like tonight. We didn't get the result, and I'm sure our supporters will be disappointed, but there was enough in the game tonight to indicate that we're still well on track. And, we're certainly not going to jump at shadows. We're going to be pretty consistent in how we approach our weeks and our game and how we look at the game. And, there wasn't too much in this game.
Any idea what the next week looks like with Gold Coast away?
It's a common question this year, isn't it? What's happening next week? At this stage, we think we're playing Gold Coast at Metricon, but that could change. But at this stage, that's what we're thinking.
Just on the game again, Simon, do you think you could make any more use of Max Gawn's dominance around the ball? I mean, is there anything you need to change to?
Yeah, look, it's been a common question over probably 4 or 5 years since I've been here, and I'll say this again, hit-outs doesn't always equate to clearance. It's your connection points, it's how you exit, it's how clean you are on the spill ball, on the scrimmage, post-clearance. So there's a whole range of factors where you can get your real dominance. Hit-outs is just a really minor factor in the game. We know we've got an asset and we know we can get some territory on the back of that, but we do need to continue to look at how we do it better.